to tech tips on the go. Hi everyone! Today I'd like to show you how to create an animated GIF. A GIF is a series of slides played fast and looped, a little bit like a flipbook or a stop motion movie. When you plan your GIF, you need to think of what story you want to say or what message you want to give, and plan your slides really carefully, what images you like. Before we start, I'd like to thank you, Katie, for her inspiration. I took some of the ideas from her webinar and adapted them to PowerPoint. We're going to make a flashing sign with changing colors today, so let's get to it. Open a new presentation. Get rid of anything you don't want in the current slide by selecting and deleting. To change the size, go to the Design menu and on the right, click Slide Size. Click on the drop-down menu, Custom Slide Size, and because we're going to make a square GIF, just choose the same width and height. Anything between 10 and 15 centimeters will be a good choice for this sort of size. Once you're done, click OK, maximize, and that's your square. Next step is to format the background. For that, go to the right, Format Background, and on the side, you can select anything from there. I'm going to choose solid fill, and I'm going to make mine black, but you can choose any color you like. You can choose a picture, you can choose anything from that menu in there. To create a border, go to the Insert menu, select Shapes, Square Shape. We're going to create a square shape in the middle of our slide, like that. Now we're going to align it on the Shape Format menu, Align Center and Align Middle, so that it's really nicely in the middle of our slide. Now we're going to get rid of the fill, and you can do that in this menu at the top or here on the side. Select No Fill, go to Line, so that we can change the size of our line. You can do that in that menu in there as well. Okay, so select your line, change the width to make it a little bit thicker, and then we're going to change the color. We're going to make it yellow. Next, we're going to insert and format the text. So go to the Insert menu. You can choose a text box and just write your text, or you can use the Word Art menu, which has a lot of pre-made settings for your text that look really cool, so you don't have to do anything later on. Select your text and you get a menu in there where you can change all of the settings for your text, or you can go to the Home menu at the top and do it from there. Now you can change the color, the size, and the font to customize it to your likes. We're going to do the same as we did before with the square, and we're going to make sure it's centered by aligning it to center and aligning it to the middle. Now we have the main elements in our slide. We can start to duplicate it to start making the sequence. So go to the Home menu, New Slide, Duplicate Slide, or you can just Control D as many times as you like. We're going to do it 4 times. Our GIF is going to be a flashing sign, so it's going to change color. In order to do this, we need to click on the second slide, select the border, and change the color of all of the elements on my slide. So Shape Format at the top, and then click on Shape Outline, click the color that you like. I'm going to make mine green. Then select Text, right click, Format Shape, and then you can change your text options in there. You can change the color of your text, make it green too. Now that you have the second slide, you have to follow the same process with slide 3 and slide 4. We're going to make the third one blue and the last one pink. Our next step is to add the timings to the slides so they change when you want them to change. So we have to select all of the slides on the left, click on the Transitions menu, and on the right you find that you can change the timings in there. So anything between 0.4 and 0.8 will make a nice change between the slides. I'm going to put 0.4 on mine. You can experiment with that. You can have different timings for different slides if you like as well. Now our sequence is ready to save or export as an animated GIF. So go to File, Save As, choose the location where you want to save your GIF, give it a name. I'm going to give mine a name, and then I'm going to save it on my desktop. Click the drop down menu, select Save As an animated GIF format, and save. The other option we have is to export. So we're going to click on File, Export, then choose Create an animated GIF, and you can see you have different options in there. So you can choose the quality of your image, which is slightly nicer if you choose to do it this way. You can also change the timings in there if you haven't done so before. You can create a transparent background for your GIF if you need to do so. Follow the same process as before. Select the location where you want to save it, give it a name, and click Save. Now you can navigate to the locations where you save your GIFs to see them and make sure they're working okay. So I click on the first one, that's what it looks like. Then I click on my second one, which is the slightly better quality because it was the export. Now you have created your GIF, you can add it to a presentation. So click on new presentation. Get rid of anything that you don't want on the current slide. Click the insert menu. Insert an image just like you would do with any other image. Navigate to the location where you saved your GIFs and then add them. And there it is. You can change this as you would change any other images. So you can crop it. You can change the size. You can also add effects. Here are a few examples and ideas on how you can use GIFs. You can give instructions like this one here. I just added an arrow at a time in each one of the slides. The next one is a message. What I did with this one was to just add one letter in each slide to create the effect of the letters coming in one by one. But the image is the same, so it's very effective, very easy to make. This one is just 2 slides, and I just changed the background, the border, and the color of the letters and the picture. This last one is also an instructional GIF, and what I did with this one was to take images of the instructions and then add them to the different slides to create the GIF. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you give these a go. See you next time!